What's up, team? It's your girl,
Carly Simon, and your girl,
Rella J, and we're here to bring to you our truth revealed. Let's get to it. So today, we are going to be doing our first review of 2018.
Yeah.
Drum roll, please.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Keep your fingers crossed it's the one you want. And
hold up. Disclaimer. If you've never watched it,
sorry.
Sorry.
Lots of spoilers.
Spoiler. You might want to press pause and binge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
And then press play and come back and see what we're talking about.
Let's do that.
Okay. Drum roll. Descendants of the Sun.
I'm so excited, y'all.
Me too. Ooh. Guys, we finally watched it. I mean, we watched it a while ago, but
it took some doing to get us to watch it.
It took some doing to get us to watch it, and then it took some doing to get her to watch it, and then she finally watched it, and it was like, I watch it, as y'all know how I do. I watch that stuff like 10 million times till I get it out my system. It took a minute to get Descendants of the Sun.
I still watch it and rewatch it, especially certain episodes. Like episode 15 and episode 16.
That episode when he came off the plane and her scarf flew. I don't remember what episode that is because it's been a while since I watched it, I have to confess. But there's some episodes that you don't forget. And the other one.
The other one, when they finally got back together.
The scene when he calls her on the walkie-talkie. And she's like, oh, favorite scene. What's your favorite scene? I know we're going backwards, but what's your favorite scene?
Definitely the one where she almost falls off the cliff and he rescues her. But then at the end of the thing, they're playing her playlist, but it ends up being
confession. My favorite scene.
Her confessing.
My gut busting favorite scene at the very end when he's eating his 1 year ritual food.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
And her friends thought they were seeing a ghost. I watched and rewatched that one scene like 10,000 times. I laughed so hard. I think I almost fell off the bed.
They're so stupid. But basically, first and foremost, this one is about soldiers, what they go through, what their families go through.
What love story.
Their love stories. There's two couples that's
hierarchy.
The center of this drama. Two couples.
And an orphan.
Yes. Oh, I forgot to write his name down, but that's okay. But he was pretty important to the story. That's how, everything kind of comes to head. That's how our lead, Yushi Jin, that's the guy. Even though it sounds like a girly name, but whatever.
But he's a cutie pie.
Yeah, he is fine, y'all. Fine. Yushi Jin and Kang Myo-young. Don't come for me in the comments about these pronunciations, because anyways. Kang Mo-hyen or Yeon, Y-E-O-N. Anyways, that's how they meet. And So Dae-young ends up being kind of his mentor, his big brother, because he stole his phone. Anyways, but that's another spoiler. Yeah. Which couple is your favorite couple? And I have a feeling we're going to have the same favorite.
I don't know if I have a favorite couple, because both couples' storylines drew me in different ways. But I know the main character, her character annoyed me because, and I get it, but at the same time it was annoying because she was playing games. I mean, I understand, you know, he's in the army and he's going to go away and she doesn't know if he's going to come back. She doesn't really trust him. She doesn't really know him. But at the same time, she's playing games because obviously he liked her.
The way she
had control
makes him think that, like, they're going to break up every 2 minutes.
Yeah, so he was always on edge. It was
that
annoying.
Annoyed me. That's why they weren't my favorite couple, by the way. My favorite couple was So Dae-young and Yoon Myung-joo.
I liked them, and I was particularly upset at the father because he wouldn't let them be together. And then,
even though they're both military, so what? He's not an a high-ranking officer,
right?
So
it was kind of,
and I get it because
dads are like society.
Dads are like, I need you to be with somebody that can take care of you, whatever.
And it's a patriarchal society.
Yeah. So.
And he didn't go through the traditional route of a family that it has clout and respect. You have to think about,
you know, you got to think to his backstory. He was, you know,
he was bad.
He was kind of a bad kid. He was in a gang, and he ended up in the army.
But
you know,
even
to avoid jail, I think that was the story.
To avoid a really bad, to turn his life around.
Yeah.
He ended up in the army to turn his life around. And basically I think his past helped his future.
Yeah. Cause
you know what I'm saying? Because he gave him a set of skills that others didn't have. And he was good at his job.
And it led him to be like one of the top guys.
Like in the special forces.
Yeah. He's in special forces.
So it was almost like, really? Dad? Seriously? And the girl, his daughter, she was...
She's a psycho.
She is crazy, but she knew what she wanted. She knew she wanted
her
man.
Out of it.
And there was no talking about it, talking around it, and she was gonna do what she had to do, even when he tried to be respectful of the father's wishes. But he was also suffering because he loved her so much, and he would have given her his life for her. I
just love how their story began too. Like, she just got in his car. Randomly.
But she helped him out.
Yeah, she just randomly got in his car and was like, dude.
He helped her out.
I'm going to need you to do me a favor.
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to do me a favor. If he's like, what are you doing in my car? Like, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to pretend like you're my man real quick. Because this dude's coming from nowhere talking about he going to be my man and I don't want him. I want to be able to choose for myself. Thank you very much.
But he helped her.
She helped him by helping him with his ex-girlfriend
getting married.
Well, for her to move on and for him to be able to move on, he went up to her and was like, "Listen, I'm happy for you."
Okay.
Where were we? So she gets in his car. They go up there. They tell her. They go up to the wedding, his girlfriend's wedding, and tells her, I'm gonna move on. You should too, basically. And don't feel bad because I have this amazing girl here. She's a doctor, by the way. And I'm so glad you let him go because now he's mine. Anyways, so after that, she was like, you're going to do what I tell you, right? And then all of a sudden, they start hanging out. Because clearly there's chemistry,
there is mad chemistry.
And got involved. And he's like, no.
And he was like the antagonist for their relationship. But how they got together, I thought it was pretty poetic. But at the same time, it was devastating, I think. Yeah. And it just talks about the realities of war, that you can be in love with this person who is in the army and they're here today and gone tomorrow. And they're being gone, you probably will never see them again. Yeah. So that's a calling, I think. Being in the service, but being a service member's family member, wife, child, I think that is a serious calling because that's a huge sacrifice.
It is, because you're giving your man or your father to this country, and he's putting his life on the line, or your mother, because it could be a woman, or your mother to this country, you know, and you run the risk of never seeing them again because you know, they're trying to fight for our freedoms. So, you know, by the way, all the soldiers out there, thank you so much for your service. We are so very grateful. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Can I say my other favorite scene? Remember that crazy guy that was greedy that wanted the diamonds? And remember when he was trying to drill? And the guy that we were just talking about, I can't remember his name, grabbed him out of the...
So De Young. Yes!
Grabbed him, beat the mess out of him.
Down.
The action sequence in the show is really good. The cinematography, is that how you say it? Yes. Yes, it's pretty good. The dialogue is really, really good. The chemistry between the actors and the actresses, that is just out of this world.
Let me tell you why I liked them. I liked him because despite the fact that she was a total jerk, I'm sorry, Kang Mu Young. It's just a character. I'm not talking about you, girl. I'm talking about the character. I love his steadfastness. Like, there was no talking him out of his feelings. And, you know,
he knew what he wanted.
Yeah, and one of my favorite scenes was when he ran into the guy that took her to the hotel.
Oh my God.
And he was like, yeah, that's me. That's me right there. Yeah. And he was like, you fight well? You're a soldier. You fight well? He was like, yeah, I fight very well. In his face. I was like, yeah.
Oh,
that's
her
like,
boss.
Yeah, that's like step off.
You're talking about her boss.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the soldier that was the actual evil one in the story. The greedy one.
I'm talking about
that whole fight sequence when he actually took her, he kidnapped her because he wanted the diamonds. That whole fight sequence was awesome too. When he got shot for her. Oh God, it moved
really well. There are some scenes that weren't necessary, like towards the end. Some of them weren't necessary, but there were. For the most part, it was really good. It was a really, really good drama. And what would you rate it, sister?
So, before we said that, they had chemistry enough to get married, though.
They're married now?
Yes, girl.
I knew there was, you know, dating it.
Well, as far as I know, they got married. I could be wrong, but I think I heard that they got married.
But that's beautiful.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
I was like, oh.
That's beautiful. I hope everything goes well for them. Congratulations. I'm slightly jealous because your man is fine. Anyway, rate it.
Well, I'm going to rate it a snapback. Yes, we still came from the snapback, y'all. Snap.
And all the way back.
All the way back.
So, it was real. You know, it was actually a story. And I loved it. The romance. I loved the the fighting. I loved the
chemistry.
The chemistry. I even loved the mundane parts. The parts that did not need to be in there. I loved it. But still, you know, snap. We got your rating. We gave it our snap all the way back. And where you can watch this particular show, Netflix, Drama Fever, Viki, and Hulu. Those are the 4 that we know of. But if you have any of those, you can watch it on that.
Drop it down below and let's tell us where else you could possibly watch it so we could share it with the rest of the team.
On possibly Instagram.
Follow
us. R_truth_revealed on Instagram. And R Truth Revealed on Facebook. R Truth Revealed on Twitter. And
like,
subscribe.
Comment, subscribe. Tell everybody you know. Your friends, your family, and your enemy. Tell them.
Tell your church. Hallelujah. Anyways. We'll see you later.
Bye.